All right, y'all, you already know what time it is. I'm back again with another video. It's your boy Moody Starr. I almost didn't do one today because today is my official day off, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna mind my business. But I was like, you know what? Let me drop a video anyway, bro, because of course I have a whole bunch of messages that's laid on my heart, and I gotta share it with the world. You feel me? Of course, right here to the left of me, right here, I got that organic coconut water, and it's not plastic, which I don't even think this is much better either. This is dead near cardboard. But I'm gonna take my sip and I'm gonna get straight into the video. Now this particular brand, I don't really like it. I wasn't a huge fan of coconut water growing up, or any type of coconut for that matter. But depending on, there's a certain brand that I do get. I think I went to the store and they didn't have no more, so I had to settle for this one. It is organic or whatnot, but it is what it is. All right, so, but yeah, real quick though, like I said, this video is not gonna be too long. I'm just hollering at y'all. In today's video, I wanna talk a little bit about staying on the journey, doing what you gotta do, of course, being high vibrational. Give me 1 second, let me close this door. So as I've been on my journey, I realized that, you know, I've gained a lot of not only confidence, but I gained a lot of knowledge, and I've gained a lot of respect. You feel me? I've gained a lot of respect from my peers. You will actually be surprised at how much you have improved while you have been on this journey, dog. Sometimes it's okay to take a step back and look at the progress that you have created for yourself. You feel me? Pat yourself on the back every now and then. I say that's like very important, bro. Because people, dog, you have no idea how somebody may actually view you. You may have this perception of yourself, and that's okay. It's okay to have your own perception of yourself, because at the end of the day, you live with yourself. You live with your thoughts and your feelings. So how you perceive yourself is like most important. But at the same time, when you understand that like you literally put in the work, because honestly, this is literally the residual effect of semen retention. You feel me? It's residually giving back to you. You know, whether you know it or not. There's people, so for example, right? There's people that struggle with the journey. There's people who struggle with late night emissions, people who struggle with, you know, just being sexually active, people who struggle with, you know, being on the internet too much. You feel me? It's guys that have tried to be on this journey and they struggle with it. But at the same time, I think once you have put in enough time and enough effort into doing something over and over again, as far as like controlling yourself at a specific time of day and night, bruh, over time, you will get a residual effect of semen retention, meaning your habits, your bad habits will die off and better habits will start to form. Better habits will start to form based off of you literally. It's almost like you're taking something from nothing, you know, and saying, you're just making up in your mind that, you know what, I'm about to control my energy and I'm about to manifest a whole lot more than what I'm seeing right now. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some patience. But if you really want something, you're also going to have the willpower as well to get it done. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm realizing about being on the journey, and also just knowing that, like, damn, I could still struggle with being on retention, but I've learned so much from my struggles. I've learned so much from past battles that I have conquered, past situations that I've seen myself have the ultimate control over my emotions when I could have acted out differently. You know what I'm saying? I could have bugged the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on what it is to bug the fuck up when somebody actually tries you. You know, another residual effect of semen retention is the fact that the emotional intelligence has advanced to a new level now. Because you have been through similar things that you're probably going through now. Now it gets to the point where it's like, well, this is just repetition. You know, whether it's a new female, new situation, new job, it's almost kind of like the same shit though. You feel me? It's the same shit. It's just motherfuckers, you know, they just change. You know, the variables change, but it's still the same concept. You know, if you're dealing with a human being, if you're dealing with the object, or if you're dealing with food, if you're dealing with your vices, certain substances, it's all about control. It's all about having a balance. And if you plan to partake of whatever these substances may be, you have to have a sense of awareness of what you're doing, because sometimes these things can take you away. It can take you off the journey. Getting a girlfriend can actually take you off the journey. It actually can. Not saying that getting a girlfriend is bad, but you have to look at your life and you have to look at it from a mature set of eyes. And I think the longer you say, you know what, I'm literally gonna just make this a lifestyle. Excuse me, I'm not gonna count my days. You know, but at the same time, I'm gonna continue to monitor myself. The more you will actually be able to develop better habits for yourself from a day-to-day basis. And it is going to be like clockwork. It's going to be automatic. The residual effect of semen retention, dog. I think I made a video about this topic a long time ago, but like, for the most part, just look at it as if you was able to, let's say last year, No Nut November, when it came around, how long did you last? You know what I'm saying? Did you last till the end of the month? Did you last just 2 weeks? Whatever accomplishment you have made in your life, and this is something that you can do, you can almost kind of trick your mind into getting the momentum to get something done. You can look back at a time in your life where you accomplished something and you feel me, you did that. You was that guy and you felt amazing about that. You can take that same energy, as far as you reminiscing about it, think about how it made you feel, and try to I would say, resurrect that feeling as to, you like, you know what? If I did this before, I know I can conquer this next step. You feel me? You have to be able to be your best friend, dog. Especially when nobody's around. When no one's around, when you can't even be on YouTube, or if you can't be around your friends, if you're not seeing one of my videos and shit like that, you have to be your own best friend. You become a lot more wiser once you realize like certain patterns about yourself, certain ways, certain things that you may say to yourself, you feel me? And keep in mind too, another way to kind of stay on the journey and kind of stay in the sense of reprogramming your mind in the right type of way is, please be aware of what you listen to on a daily basis. What you listen to and what you watch. What you listen to and what you watch will literally affect how you speak and what you say. Sometimes you might say something random, like you might have been watching the show and then there's probably like a catchphrase that somebody says. You feel me? Like, you know, you watch, like even with me, from time to time, y'all know, you feel me? I bug the fuck up. Do your homework on, you know what I'm saying, me bugging the fuck up when I be using this catchphrase. It's because at some point in time, I know I was watching a whole bunch of videos about like different rappers from Chicago. And of course, you guys know I always fuck up this dude's name. J-Main. I'm just gonna call him J-Main. Yeah, I'm gonna call him J-Main because the YB be fucking me up. But anyway, J-Main is a character, I would say, on the internet, and pretty much he's like a Chicago rapper, Chicago gangster that drops videos about just different stories that happen in Chicago and whatnot. And then I know at one point in time, on my leisure time when I'm chilling, you know me, I like to watch interviews. You feel me? I like to make videos and shit, but I also like to watch interviews because it's a way of how you can learn how the Matrix works and learn how people in the Matrix actually thinks. So over time, shit, that like what his catchphrase became my catchphrase. You feel me? And people would think like, oh, you buy in and oh, be your own unique self. And I am my own unique self. You feel me? It's a beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass Matrix. How many motherfuckers you know on the internet says that shit? Huh? I'll wait. Okay then. Anyway, me personally though, I just like to mix up shit. You feel me? Because I'm Moody Starr and that's what I do. You feel me? My world is, you know, I would listen to anything from Chicago rappers talking about certain stuff that happens in Chicago to classical music where I'm literally listening to Mozart and like things of that nature, you feel me? Or just jazz music, you feel me, overall. And I think low key, that's a good way to kind of express your creative energy. You feel me? Mixing it up, trying to listen to different genres. And, you know, I think that's part of the journey, bro. Like growing, becoming like reinventing yourself. You feel me? Because even when y'all talk about the whole, you know, the Drake album that just dropped, a lot of people were saying that, like, okay, he tried to sound like the newer wave, like Yeet and shit like that. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Didn't know who he was until Drake actually dropped that song with him. And people was just saying that Drake didn't have his own unique sound on his latest album. You feel me? But in my opinion, I just felt like he was just trying to change it up, switch it up, reinvent himself. You feel me? But either way, I ain't worried about Drake. I ain't worried about nobody because I make the best music. You feel me? I have the best music that's not out yet. Okay? And my music is basically going to be, of course, it's going to be conscious. It's going to be, you know, you have to be aware of your spiritual energy, your life force energy, having that loud pack. But of course, with me talking about that and having a positive message, of course, you know, it's not going to get a lot of plays. So, still yet though, I have a unique way of like showing my funny side as far as like being comedic and whatnot. So I think in my music overall, I think, you know, the audience, y'all will see what I'm talking about. Now I know y'all probably think of like music, like what the hell? I'm like, bro, I've been on this, but it's just, again, me letting my manifestations happen, me going on retention, me clamping down. It's a whole lot of refocusing that I'm doing, and I feel the shift happening. And I'm glad that I could talk about, you know, music that I'm gonna start working on and stuff that I have written before. I just need time to like cultivate it and put it together. So overall, bro, whether you know it or not, and this is like a random fact, I'm about to end the video. Like, of course, you have more testosterone, more life force energy when you are holding on to your seed, the longer you are on a streak. But, like, really pay attention to how great you are. Really pay attention to how much energy you really have when you're on this retention journey. Like, really think about it. You're doing things that most guys can't do. You're taking care of so many tasks throughout the day, and you don't even notice that you're actually doing so much work. You might be that one motherfucker at work that worked too good. Nigga, slow down. You feel me? We trying to get these hours. You trying to finish the work so fast? Nigga, slow down. You doing it too fast. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I know that's happened with me. Shit, I just be in my zone. And that's what happens. I feel like that's another residual effect of semen retention. Like, you just gonna be in a zone and like, you know, fuck it. Even after a relapse. That's why it's a residual feeling, and you have to be on the journey for a couple of years. Literally for a couple of years, you have to go through high streaks. You might have to fail. You might have to go through a struggle where you're not even thinking about the journey and shit like that. You're just like, fuck that shit. But like you saying fuck that shit and going to the matrix is literally, you're going to make a full circle. You're going to come back to one of these videos that I'm talking about when I'm talking about, you know, retaining energy, or maybe you won't. You might find somebody else with a new spiritual practice. You may never know. But either way, bro, we all know the matrix is a beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. You feel me? So we need some type of way to continue to uplift ourselves. And that's why I continue to drop videos every single day. Try my best to be consistent, at least with the time. You know, I'm trying to keep it. I am doing this. I am posting at an early time throughout the day, so that way you feel me, everybody get their message and do what they gotta do. Now today was a little bit late, but you know, usually on Sundays I'm off Sundays and stuff, so I can do it when I first wake up, or you know, throughout the day. I like to kind of meditate on the message on Sundays. But this video, of course, is not going to be too long. I'm actually about to end the video, but just keep in mind, again, I didn't even talk about the residual effects of semen retention and dealing with women, but it's the same thing. It's the same concept. Like, the more confidence that you have in yourself, the more repetition that you have with yourself as far as like positive self-talk, and the more repetition you have when you go out into the matrix and you start to talk to different people, start to talk to different women, everything just starts to happen like clockwork, and you can literally choose the type of female that you want to date if you really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally choose the type of woman that you want. But the only way you do that is your life, you know, like, is it where it needs to be? Or at least are you on your way to get to where you need to be? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, once you kind of know what you want, you're made up in your mind as to, all right, this is the journey that I want to do. This is the route I want to take. Maybe I don't want to go as hard as Moody Starr for semen retention, but I at least want to try something in that spiritual realm to get me going. You know what I'm saying? And you know, again, that's why that's why, like, you know, for me, I feel undefeated even when I take a L. Especially when I take a L, I don't really look forward to taking an L, but when I do take a L, it's like, what can I learn from this? How did I get here? You know, I always like to ask myself questions like that, you feel me? Because you would swear up and down that, like, you would think that you're perfect until, you know, something happens in the matrix and now you have to react a certain way, whether it's like, you know, you made a personal commitment to not smoke weed and then you're smoking weed the very next day. You don't have to beat yourself up about that, but at least have that conversation as to why you're doing what you're doing. And then I feel like over time, you know, I would say the proof is in the pudding. Like, you will grow, and then it'll just be like second nature, where it's just like, okay, if I say I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then I actually do it. And it's a beautiful thing to watch your manifestations grow. It starts from within. You go within, you be high vibrational, you try your best not to pay attention to the negativity that may be out there. And, you know, you do another thing that I realized too is that you do a great job of transmuting negative energy. If negative energy, if haters, or if somebody's trying to dull your light, like, you have a great way. I wouldn't call it banter, but you have a good, quick-witted way of responding and kind of having respect for yourself without even disrespecting whatever negativity you know, that was actually projected to you. You feel me? You don't even have to disrespect that person. You could still put that person in line without stooping down to their level. You know, it's just automatic, bro. It's like, it feels like, you know, your mind becomes like an automatic weapon. You feel me? And if you don't control your mind, and as I'm saying, this is the willpower. This is everything all together. This is not just semen retention, but when we talk about mind control, controlling your mind, bro, that's like the biggest thing that you can do. Because if you put your mind on autopilot, you're easily gonna get distracted within the matrix. You're gonna get distracted with the situation. Now you in a situation, it's just like, okay, how the fuck did I get here? Because you got distracted. You didn't check in with your mind. You know what I'm saying? You didn't check in with yourself. That's why I say it's very important to have a decent relationship with yourself, especially when it feels like nobody has your back. Because it's going to feel like that. It's going to feel like nobody has your back. It's going to feel like, you know, your closest friends, your mom, your dad, it's just going to feel, you're going to have that feeling one day. It's just like, damn, it's just me and my thoughts and myself and my feelings. And, you know, damn, why did I do this? Or how did I get here? You know, but everything that you go through, bro, just remember, it happened for a reason, whether it was pleasant or unpleasant, unfortunately, you know, because unfortunately we just have some things that, you know, we want to avoid. You feel me? Just that it's not in the foreseeable future. Sometimes the Matrix would just throw some random shit in your life and you're just like, well, fuck, now I got to deal with this shit. The hell was that? The fuck? Y'all seen that shit? That shit look like a dust mite or some shit. I need to clean this motherfucker. But, yeah, outside of that, though, bro, just continue the good, excuse me. Continue the good work. I'm about to take a nap after I drop this video. Continue the good work. Stay focused. Pat yourself on the back, you feel me? Say good things to yourself, man. Just spread positivity if you can. Because, again, this is a beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix, bro. So, and, you know, you just got to stay protected. You got to stay in tune. I want to say more, but I think I'm going to end the video for today. MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody, Starr, and I'm back again with another one. If you're new, you already know what to do. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. Moody gang team, making great talent. We out. Love you guys. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video. Peace.